Estelle Parsons, star of stage, screen, small screen, big screen, and touring, which is like another category entirely.
Yeah, right.
And here you are in Pittsburgh, tearing your heart out.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you for being here.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. I'm having a wonderful time. I love the rivers, the confluence of the rivers. I love that.
It's where the West begins.
Oh, I don't know. I was in St. Louis with that arch.
But you know that arch was built in Pittsburgh.
No. Oh, yeah. Of course, because of the steel.
Right. This is all about what you're doing now.
Yeah.
You're on tour.
It's all about me, that's for sure.
It takes discipline.
Yeah.
It takes physical discipline.
Yeah.
How you plan your day.
Yeah.
Have you found that difficult? You've toured before?
Well, I did tour. I toured with Miss Margarita's Way. I never could go on tour because I was always bringing up kids, and I think that touring is the real romance and the nitty-gritty of theater. You know, wondering about the audiences. You play in one place all the time. It gets to be a routine. Pretty soon you like forget they're there, and that's never a good idea because you're there for them. So I just think touring is the thing to do, and I love it.
This is a team show.
Absolutely.
That you're doing.
Absolutely. I wouldn't come in just anything. Yeah, I've worked for Steppenwolf before. It's the only real actor-driven company I think that we have in the United States. I don't know.
It's the only one at that level of
yeah.
fame.
Yeah.
Because there are actually a lot. If
there
you go
are?
down into the regions, smaller theaters, there's 500-600 professional regional theaters in the country now. But
they're not actor-driven, and they're not actor-created. The actor's a low man on the totem pole, in my experience, in almost all theaters. So I'm very fond of Steppenwolf. I played there before a couple times, and hope to play there again. Well, I'm going to do Mistress quickly, I think, in Mary Wise. Nothing set yet, and I'm hoping to do, just saw him the other night, I'm hoping to do A Delicate Balance, Edward Albee's play.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful play.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful
play. It's a very delicate play.
Yeah. And I could do Happy Days again, but
wow.
I don't know. I don't know about doing that again.
That's a solo show, basically.
Yeah. I've done it twice, and it's exciting. But I really like to do A Delicate Balance. There are some really interesting parts for older women. Family Reunion, T.S. Eliot. That's another one I'd really like to do.
A show like this must be hard on you. It's what, 3 hours and 15 minutes?
Well, it's long.
Yeah.
And the great fun, I mean, one of the fun things about being in the theater is you get to go, have dinner between shows, go out afterwards, and with this show.
There is no
Even the guys who really would be out every night, just don't go. It's just too long.
And you play she's kind of a horror.
Yeah, very difficult part. You have to really reach into your very, very dark, black side, rage, and a lot of rage. It's very hard.
You've done this before.
Well, no.
Miss Margarita. No,
yeah,
I mean.
No, I've never had this. I've never had this level of, I think, anger, rage. When you start acting, one of the things always is teachers say, you're one thing in real life, but in an actor, you've almost got to be the opposite thing. You've got to express yourself immediately, spontaneously. You've got to say things you wouldn't say in polite society or any other kind of society, So it's kind of getting rid of a lot of social behavior that you have. But this is an extreme. I mean, imagine that after doing all these hundreds of shows I've done all my life.
You've been on the tour since last summer.
Yeah, and I played a year in New York.
And you played it a year in New York. And anyway, you're an actor, studio actor.
Yeah, more or less.
So you're supposed to, isn't it, that the theology of the actor studio is to access all these deep, dark...
Well, I think you're supposed to give yourself totally to your work. A lot of people don't want to do that. They just want to show you things and show you what they want to show you. I think Tracy has even said that about me, and I'm not giving the studio any credit for it at all about the way I work, because I was a professional actress before I went there, and I don't really consider myself a method actor. I'm much too involved with the words, the literary aspects, the intelligent aspects. I don't ever try to make something my own.
Yeah.
You know, never mind the playwright. I'm always trying to exploit the play.
Well, what specifically attracted you to this project?
The fact that it was the #1 show on Broadway. And the best show in 10 years, or the best show in 25 years, or I think even longer than that myself. So that's what attracted me, because I've been doing, you know, much more cutting-edge things, where the real excitement is off-Broadway, off-Broadway, with some experimental troupes.
Have you ever played here before?
I have not. I was here for a conference once and got to see Mary Stewart at the...
At the Public, right.
Yeah, in that lovely theater that they have.
Well, it's about time. We're glad to have you here.
Thank you.